Welcome to Go Lesson 29. Today we will learn how to write unit tests with Go's built-in testing package. We will cover test functions, table-driven tests, subtests, and test helpers. Go makes testing a first-class citizen with the go test command. Let us start with the basics of testing in Go. First, we create the functions we want to test. This is our source file, math.go. We define add, subtract, multiply, and divide functions. The divide function returns an error for division by 0. Now let us create the test file. Test files must end in _test.go. The package name matches our source file. We import the testing package. Each test function starts with test and takes a pointer to testing.T. We use t.Run to report failures with formatted messages. Use t for if when a failure should stop the test immediately. Let us review the test file. Watch the output of Go test - versus each test shows pass or fail. Table-driven tests are a Go community standard for testing multiple inputs. We create string utility functions. Reverse uses rune conversion for Unicode support. Is_palindrome checks if a string reads the same forwards and backwards. Now for the table-driven test pattern. We define a slice of anonymous structs with name, input, and expected fields. Each struct is a test case. We add cases for normal strings, empty strings, and Unicode. We loop over the test cases and check each result. This pattern makes it easy to add new test cases without duplicating code. Let us review the table-driven tests. All test cases run and pass. Table tests keep our test code clean and organized. Subtests let you organize related test cases with descriptive names. We create validation functions for age and email. Validate age rejects negative numbers and unrealistically high values. Validate email checks for the @, domain, and dot. Now for the subtests. We use t.Run to create named test cases. Each subtest gets its own testing.T, so failures are isolated. We test both valid and invalid inputs for each validation function. Let us review the subtest structure. Notice the hierarchical output. Each subtest shows its parent and name. The -run flag lets you run a specific subtest by name. Test helpers make your test code cleaner and more maintainable. We create a calculator with state. It stores a running result. The calculator has add, subtract, multiply, reset, and sqrt methods. Now for the test file with helpers. Assert result calls t.Helper, so errors point to the caller, not the helper. Without t.Helper, error messages would point to the wrong line. TestMain runs before and after all tests. It handles setup and teardown. Our tests use the helpers for cleaner, more readable assertions. t.Skip lets you conditionally skip tests with a message. Let us review the complete test file. Watch the output. TestMain prints setup and cleanup messages around the tests. Let us recap unit testing in Go. Test functions start with test and take testing.T for reporting failures. Table-driven tests use a slice of structs for clean, data-driven testing. Subtests with t.Run let you name and selectively run test cases. Test helpers with t.Helper keep error messages pointing to the right place. Thanks for watching. In the next lesson, we will explore benchmarks and profiling in Go.